This video is all about motivation so that you can get more done, make more progress and get going. Number one is, what would your hero do? Doesn't matter who it is, whether it's someone that you've read their books, whether it's an actual hero like a superhero like Iron Man or Ant-Man or whoever it is, whether it's your hero in real life that's your dad or your mum or someone that you know that's made massive progress in business. Doesn't matter who it is. But what would your hero do? Could you see them sat there slumped in a chair going, I don't know what to do? Or would they be going for it? And the idea is to think, how would this person act in this moment? And then to borrow some of their motivation, their energy, and their strategy to get you going. So number one is act like your hero. Number two, and this is something that I personally am not very good at, it is remembering your successes. Quite often we spend so long looking at our massive to-do list, all this stuff we've got to get done, and it can be quite overwhelming and daunting. It is very important in those moments to remember where you've come from. And my wife Katie has to remind me to do this when I get frustrated with my business sometimes and the lack of progress, or perceived lack of progress, and she has to stop me and she has to say, Alan, look at all you've achieved, and she actually reminds me of everything I've done. So number two is about remembering how far you've come. Number three is make the task fun. I don't care what it is, but there is a way to make what you're thinking about fun. Now for me, one of the things that I found most difficult when I was launching my business was cold calling. Ringing up random strangers, telling them about my business and what I do in the hope that they would hire me in the future. And I found that particularly difficult. And I had to force myself to sit down and make the calls. I've become lots better at it because of many different reasons. But I always remember one summer in particular, I wanted to do a lot of cold calling. So what we did was, in my old house, I got out a gazebo in the garden. It was bright sunshine. I got out a pitcher full of drink with ice cubes in it. I sat my laptop outside, I got my phone outside, and I sat there in the sun making my calls. And you know what? It was magical. I was in a better mood when I rung people up and we had a chat at the start. I said I was working from the garden. They were jealous. It created conversation immediately and connection. And that one thing of making something I dreaded into something fun, which was sitting in the sunshine chatting to people, changed everything for me. So what can you do to make the tasks that you've been putting off more fun? Number four, we've talked about celebrating success. Number four is celebrating failure. If you're not failing, if you're not making mistakes, if people aren't rejecting you, you're not pushing fast enough. If you're growing a business and you're out there selling things and everyone says yes to you, something's wrong. People should be saying no because it's not the right time, because you're too expensive, because, but they should be saying no. And it's in those moments of rejection and failure that you most work out what you need to do next. And finally, number five is all about committing the night before. So before you go to bed on a Sunday night, committing, here's the three most important things that I'm going to do Monday morning. Or the same for Monday night, for Tuesday. If you commit and write down what it is you're going to do the next day, you are far more likely to follow through and do it. And if you do the thinking the night before, it makes it really easy just to get up and get on with the top three things you need to do during a day. So if you just do that, just commit the night before to what you're going to do the next day, you'll find you make far more progress. And all of these are little tricks to help you get more done every day so that you can progress your business further and make more things happen. Let us know what tricks you use to help motivate yourself. Subscribe to the channel now. We are doing daily videos Monday through Friday to give you entrepreneurial advice, insights and things that will help you grow your business at a faster rate. So hit subscribe now.